Hello, everyone. I've got some questions from people asking about remote jobs, and probably we need to find the time to have this discussion. But before we talk about remote jobs, I think it's important we talk about what the materials. If you are interested in searching for jobs within Nigeria, outside Nigeria, it's important that you have the necessary materials, and you don't want to find a job and then you start scouting around for a CV or how do you draft your CV. So this short video, I quickly want to address the inconsistency I see in drafting CV. So when you want to draft a CV or your resume, um, it's important that you understand that recent times people no longer use the Microsoft Word to draft CV. So we have softwares out there that you can leverage, and those softwares are important because they are going to guide you, and they have template. I shared this in the past um, about some of the links or sites where you can go for free and use those to draft your own resume. And I have a lot of them. So we have the Overleaf, we have the Canva, we have the Nova Resume, we have several of them, right? Um, I have only tried the Overleaf because it's the most popular and I love it. So I'm going to show you real quick how it works. So if you go to overleaf.com and you click on, I get the link. Let's see. So if you're new to the site, you need to create overleaf.com. You need to create an account. So you see, I've already drafted. I already have two different resume samples. I did one 2 months ago on 23rd of July, and I did one 20 minutes ago. And I think while creating this resume, I decided to have an idea that okay, maybe I can talk about this resume site so people who don't have one or who want to transition from drafting resume using the Microsoft Word into using this application like the Overleaf is free, right? Can be able to leverage this opportunity and build awesome resume. So if you go to overleaf.com, most likely you will need to create your own account. So I already did mine. And what you need to do again is when you do that, then you can find templates. So we have different templates there, right? You can use. So here you can not just resume, you can also have guide if you want to write author a book, you want to see a formal letter, how it should be drafted, bibliography, academic journal, calendar, right? Even some assignment and even presentation. If you want to learn how to build PowerPoint, project lab report, thesis if you're doing a master's or a PhD or whatever. So there are a lot of resources here to guide you. And you can then sort them by these individual tags, popular tags. So I'm going to click on resume and it's going to filter only resume. Then you can pick different variety of templates you want, right? So look at this template, look at another template. So you can keep searching. We have I don't know how many there are, but this is a loaded database. So you want to take advantage and find a very nice um, resume. I'm not a fan of using pictures because I don't know who is going to review my resume. If the person is a fan of my color, if he's a fan of my physical appearance, so I want them to judge me by my content. So I try to avoid using pictures. And so here you can see different formats, right? It's important you can see how this works. So I'm just going to show you some of the sample I have. For example, let me see if I open here. So this is the first one I drafted using I used the formats, and then I did another one today. I love this one, and I'll show you how you can do those, right? So if you go to the template, and for my own account, I'm going to see my own projects. I have the first one I did. I open it. You see, it's gonna load, and then it's very simple, right? So because they have templates, you just need to be changing these stuffs, right? You change it and you compile. You change, you compile. So here I have the name section, and that is what we have here. So if I change this, for example, I change this to Yuki. So I change that name to Yuki, and then recompile here. My name here is going to change. So it's going to give me a new name. So Yuki Ekpeteri. So you see it's changed. and I can click water. So you keep changing it. So if I this way we have PhD. If you don't have it, you can just put if you bachelor's you have you put a bachelor's in whatever you're doing, and so you keep changing all those information. So you have the work experience section. You just simple edits. You just change it. Some of the information here if you want, and then when you're done, doing all that section depends on what you want to do or how much information you have to fill. Your CV don't have to look like my CV, right? Just the idea is you can contain as much information as you want, summarize them, and try to make sure you use correct spellings and words, and that so it doesn't hurt you. Just to make sure, let me go back and set the correct name, so um, I don't mess things up. Okay, let me see. So this is fine. So I can recompile. Um, yeah. So I'm back, and we have other formats you can explore. So let me go back to the menu. Okay. Okay. See. Yeah. So we're back. So I'm going to show you the second one. Second one is also very cool. Different templates. So I try to have different CV or different resume because I don't know. Sometimes maybe I'm interested in faculty position like a to be a professor in the university, or I could also be interested to work in the tech, right, in industry. I don't know. So this is another format. I did this today, and I had the insight. Say, let me share this with you so you can know this the opportunity here. You don't need to start using Microsoft Word to edit this CV because it's not going to come out, most likely it's not going to come out clean and well arranged the way so this is basically latex, right? So just to let you know in case I forgot, this is a latex and it's a kind of a low level language and mainly for writing and compiling, right? It's very clean, so it's better than writing using the Microsoft Word. So let me show you something. For example, if I show you this, you see this CV we have. This CV is built from Microsoft Word. You see the difference. You see the spacing. You know, kind of wacky, not so clean. But when you look at this one, you see how clean everything in one page, right? So I kind of condense all my information, the most important information, in one page. So I have my projects, different projects, my email. This is may not really be true, my true detail, but just to let you know, it's more like a sample there. And yeah, that's hopefully this help you, and I hope this will help you to be able to create your own resume, and then you can leverage on those to be able to get this document ready. So when you want to apply to jobs, this will be very easy for you. So let me know what you think, and if you try Overleaf, let me know. I'll be happy to look at your CV for you. And yeah, so I will see you on the next one. Bye.